And who could ever stop? And if our God is with us, what can stand? And if our God is for us, then who could ever stop? And if our God is with us, then what can stand? And if our God is for us, then who could ever stop?
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. You're listening to the Hope Zone Radio Show with yours truly, Reverend Saint Hope. The time is 13 minutes past the hour of 1 o'clock. You just heard a simulcast of today's news from Jamaica.
Let's give God our worship tonight.
And of course, ladies and gentlemen, the news today is brought to you by none other than the Inspired Drama Ministry, ladies and gentlemen. And of course, they present the awesome gospel play that is coming up. And it is an awesome play. It's going to be at the Lauderhill. Let me tell you where it goes. The Lauderhill Performing Arts Center. The Lauderhill Performing Arts Center is 3800 Northwest 11th Place, Lauderhill, Florida. And of course, tickets are only $55 for adults and $25 for children 12 and under. The play is entitled Let God Reign, and it's by the Inspired Drama Ministry. Yours truly, Reverend Saint Hope, will be the host with the most at that event. And of course, for tickets, reach out 954-777-2055. That's 954-777-2055. Let God Reign. It's going to be at the Lauderhill Performing Arts Center, and they are the proud sponsors of today's news. All right. Once again, you are locked into the Hope Zone Radio Show with yours truly, Reverend Saint Hope.
God, I worship tonight. Come on, put your hands on it.
Heartbreaking piece of news item there.
Hey, come on, raise it. Everybody say it.
I saw the video because they have a CCTV video of that issue.
Not like you.
And I mean, I'm not here to. I can't comment on whether or not, but I have to say, as a man of God, as a person who value life, you understand, there was excessiveness in that thing. There was no indication that he was gonna be run over by the vehicle. It's not like he might jump out of the way or whatever. I think him just react excessively, and Jano, it just helped to exacerbate that divide between law enforcement in Jamaica and the citizen. You understand? Because trust me, it's crazy. It is crazy, and God rest our soul. Me pray for our family. You understand? Me pray for the country. Ladies and gentlemen, remember, me always say this. Yeah? Me always say, remember to pray before you leave your yard. Don't get up and go up on the street without praying, without covering your family, without covering your loved ones. You understand? Don't leave your home without covering your loved ones, because outer road is very, very volatile. You understand? Yeah, man. It's very volatile. If you look in the United States, there's so many such activities happening. We always feel away when it's happening at home. Whatever island you come from, if you hear something happen at home, you not feel good about it. You understand? The young lady was participating in a peaceful protest, dropping off people. They recommended that her vehicle was not licensed, and whatever the altercation became, it did not require that she had to lose her life. She did not have to lose her life. And the way in which they handle a person who has expired leave a lot to be desired, man. In America, there is, people will come and them in a them bodysuit and them process the crime scene. In a Jamaica, them just drag you out and just fling you in the back of a vehicle, even if the person did not probably pass away from the gunshot wounds. Just the handling of the body was enough to make a person die. You understand? Them drive you, carry you, go fling you down at the hospital. I mean, it's terrible. It's degrading. It's dehumanization, man. Trust me. This is not we're not in a some far gone corner of the world where no no level of yeah, you understand? It's terrible, man. Trust me. Caribbean Radio, good afternoon. All right, that's another prank call. Yeah, it's degrading. You understand? The processing of a crime scene or of a body, it's terrible, man. Trust me. Anybody who see that them heart a go break, because the lady have a family. You understand? And it's a woman. They could have given that lady the benefit of the doubt. These young men who them bringing up, people have become so egotistical and so, so animalistic. You understand? It's terrible, man. And let me tell you something. You see the nowadays, man, them, how can a whole generation of men grow up disrespecting women? How come? Me not understand that. Me do not understand. You understand? I do not understand how a whole generation of men can grow up and don't value women. You understand? And don't value them as and hold on to the fact that they're supposed to be caregivers. You understand? Are secure protectors. Yeah, not caregivers, but protectors. It no matter. Yo, I went to an event over the weekend. My son and I went to an event over the weekend, ladies and gentlemen, and it was a sold out event. And we were sitting down, and as the performance began, we heard a commotion. And it was a young man, younger than my son, around the same age, screaming is of an old lady. You understand? And just saying the most disrespectful things to this senior citizen. And I said, wow. Caribbean Radio, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Rev.
Good afternoon. How you do?
Well, this is nothing new,
Boy, trust me.
Coming from the trend of the leadership.
Boy, it's rough here, man, may I tell you.
But studied it in, when he was leader, the Pie River Cemetery, as they can, Barnett Street Police Station can hold them. The cemetery hold them.
Wow.
Here I did it in 1970.
So,
questions after.
So you said them are echo them are reverb the echo of the leadership where come and
and this current prime minister now who will not know God.
Right.
Say you must see your George Jamaica.
It's terrible, man. Hold on, they don't move. Yeah, go ahead. Sorry, but all right. Me can understand the shooting happened with a male versus a male, right? But it's a lady sitting behind the wheel, and the video showed that this man was not in any immediate danger.
Rev, them a joker. I have gone to Jamaica 3 times last year.
Wow.
And I spoke to a lot of people about them behavior. I see some police people out there, right, Rev.
Wow.
I got a rep for this system, and I come from some people I know.
Wow.
You getting out on, Rev.
Very much so. Very much so. Very much so.
3 incidents now since January. They murder you the first year, January. Then another 17-year-old get killed a couple months ago.
Wow.
Leave the MP for the year. That's my year where I live in West Green Mobile.
Yeah.
That's all. It's my MP. He's a former judge.
Something I forgot done. Something I forgot done about it here, sir. Bless up and thanks for calling here, sir. Something I forgot do about it. You understand? Because it cannot continue. Caribbean Radio, good afternoon.
You know, Rev, this is so crazy because this just gave me a flashback. Growing up in Kingston 13, that thing was traumatizing. Mm-hmm. That's just when the cops come in the area, that's how they used to treat the young youth. Mm-hmm. They used to kick with their foot and just throw them at the back of the truck without even asking them any question. And sometimes they're innocent. So this just gave me flashback a while ago.
Wow. It's just terrible, man. It's just again, we who are here, if we can voice our opinion in any forum, we have to do that. But at the same time, we have to keep praying because it's
pray for our country. That's how we have to do. Pray for change.
Bless you, girl. Bless you. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, just commenting on that particular case that occurred in Granville over the weekend. Yeah, man. And as I was saying, the young man was shouting. Almost there's a senior couple, and these are really old people, senior citizens. The husband looked like he was in his 70s or 80s. The lady was a little bit younger, but they were clear senior citizens. And I don't know what occurred before, but the way in which the young man was speaking and shouting and getting up, almost like him a square up to rush the little lady, and shouting that the performance had to stop. The entire theater had to stop. You understand? Because of this young man, and the cops came, security came, and they asked him to leave, and everybody started to clap. And of course, he went again. Just going in with language and just the whole entire the mind, the vibe that he was pushing. And I felt so bad because I grew up in an era where senior citizens were to be respected. People were supposed to be, young people were know them place and know how to be morally sound and respectful. You understand? And I felt like if it was in another situation, he would have probably attacked the lady, push her down, or attack the gentleman. And they were just sitting there. Whatever it is that they may have done, it never warrant. You understand? And I feel like this is happening too much in our country. You understand? It is happening too much in our world. Ladies and gentlemen, it is happening too much in our world. And let me tell you something. Evil continues because good people don't do nothing. And so every one of us have a responsibility to get up and to make sure that what we are doing the right thing. We are doing the proper thing. You understand? So just keep on praying, keep on trusting God. It's a touchy subject, and again, I don't want to. Sister Kadeen says they handle the disease horribly. The way in which they handle the disease, it is horrible. You understand? It's disheartening. You understand? And once again, Mama Joy, good afternoon to you. Blessed good afternoon. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, reminder that this weekend is Memorial Gospel Fest. We are inviting you to get your tickets. Do not wait till last minute. And of course, if you wait till last minute, there is a strong chance that you may not get a ticket because of how this thing is running right now, ladies and gentlemen. It is a real serious thing. You understand? We are not over full in this event. This is one of them places where Brother G will not over full. You understand? So if you have not yet gotten your ticket and the ticket run out, please do not turn up and say, boy, you want a ticket for buy, because there is no indication yet that is happening. And of course, if you are out of town, you can also watch it on pay-per-view. Contact Brother Gary for your pay-per-view ticket, your pass, you understand, to get into Memorial Gospel Fest. If you want to watch it from the comfort of your home, if you're in South Miami, if you're in Orlando, if you're in Lakeland or with the place named Ocala and them place there, and you want to watch it, please indicate by calling Brother G 305-6494 and getting yourself a pay-per-view something. You understand? Yes. All right. With that being said, more music. Let's talk. Let's go.
I wanted to go. I wanted to go.
Sipping on cold coffee, graveyard shift, change shot, rattling empty. It's begin to drift. If you feel my tremble, it's not fair, it's face. My won't break till you play.
Captain Radio, good afternoon.
A pleasant good afternoon, Reverend Sendtohope. How are you?
I am loving Jesus, doing the best I can. How are you?
I'm still giving God thanks, my brother.
Talk to me. What's going on?
Yeah. I just butt in to ask you to give a big shout out to my niece, Alice Pauline, who graduated from State University New Paltz in upstate New York on Saturday.
Awesome. They are listening right now.
Yeah, big congratulations to her. And Rev, I'm going to let you talk after. I'm sorry, Rev. Oh, my God, we were beating Caribbean Radio on the road.
It sounds good in the car, Rev. It sounds good in the car.
Awesome, 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 awesome.
And
I was
then this
asking
morning,
I was asking you if the person is listening to us right now, so we could have made the
yes,
nice.
Rev, she has to listen. She has to. I give them cabin radio.
Go ahead again and give her a shout out again, please and thanks.
Big shout out and big up to my niece, Alice Pauline from upstate New York. Graduation. Congratulations, girl. You did it. We're proud of you.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. Enough respect to you. And of course, continue to share Caribbean Radio and send it out the street so that other people can be a part of it, okay?
One more thing, Rev.
Yes.
I woke up this morning and I went on the app. Oh my God, I thought my phone was Christmas. Very pretty. Jesus.
Nice,
pretty,
man.
Pretty.
Look like foreign.
Look like foreign, Rev. Big up to Brother Gary and his team. All the best.
Bless you, girl. Bless you. Pick up yourself. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, it's a beautiful afternoon. And we're giving God praise and glory and honor. Yes, let me pull this one back from Kevin Downswell. All right. Kenisha Love Life. Big up yourself. Kenisha Love Life. Your name change. I'll change on the app. Name change on the app. Big up yourself. Enough respect. Remember, me tell you. Lady Gwen Lewis, good afternoon to you. Pastor All, big up yourself, Pastor All. Ladies and gentlemen, Pastor Ivan Hall is in the chat room. Remember, me tell you.
Sipping on cold coffee, graveyard shift, and shot rattling empty. It's the indulgence. If you feel my tremble, it's not fair, it's face. My won't break till you bless me. Calling on the rock of ages in my hiding place. This way I'm crying, seem to want to buckle my knees. I need the strength just to make it through the day. Come and bless me, will you bless me? Let you go till you bless me.
And remember, ladies and gentlemen, Sunday afternoon, all road leads to the Grace Episcopal Church Hall, 3600 North Australian Avenue, for the big memorial barbecue weekend cookout. I tell you, I won't let you go until you bless me. And listen. You say if you're out there and you have a business or you provide a service and you want to advertise with the greatest, fastest growing company in the world.
Sun in touch the sky.
If you want to advertise with the 12 to 2 segment, hey, call Brother G and say, listen, I need to advertise with the 12 to 2 segment with the Hope Zone radio show. I need to be a part of what Reverend Sendtohope doing. Let's go.
I choose your narrow way. I know I'll make it if you come stand by me. Something tells me that you
yeah, man, we have good packages for you, man.
Come and bless.
Remember, 12 to 2, weekdays, Remember, me tell you.
I won't let you go till you bless me.
I won't let you go.
I won't let you go till you bless me.
Now I want to say this, ladies and gentlemen. Today is Monday. We call it our medical Monday, yeah. And of course, as always, we want to make sure that you know that you have to make sure you take care of your health. That's something that goes without saying. We want you to put your health as priority. You understand? Health as priority. And so we are inviting you to take care of yourself. This is why we come with conversations such as the ones that we do come with, because we want to make sure that you are taking care of your health. All right. Today we want to talk about eating according to color. Eating according to color. Now, the good thing with God do, ladies and gentlemen, is that He never made this world black and white. God made this world beautiful and colorful, and foods also come in that color. And when you eat a balanced diet, it is a plate that should be colorful. Now, there are some cultures, ladies and gentlemen, where when you're looking at them plate, everything brown. And when I say brown, I mean brown from a natural perspective. I mean like just cooking, just meat and cook rice and you understand whatever ingredients in them plate. No, we want your plate to be naturally colorful. Your responsibility is to make sure that you include a lot of color in your plate. And of course, it's not like one time, you see me, where your plate have half a rice and half of the other something. Can I send you down for the discount? Let me talk to you after the program. For the barbecue and stuff. Yeah, let me talk to you after the program. And we get that done and sort out that for you. Yes, please and thanks. Thank you so much for reaching out. And so it's very important. You understand? Eating according to color changes your dimension because you can easily get a comprehensive plate of food and you can nutrify your body comprehensively, as well as if there is specific things happening to your body, you can also indicate this by eating according to the color that will offset it. So for instance, ladies and gentlemen, your body needs to detox. Then you know that you're going to go with this particular color because that color will assist and aid and help and augment your detoxification process. You get what I say? So it's not just from the perspective of taking your detox pill or taking your detox medicine, but you can also eat your way into proper detoxification. Can I tell you about that? So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, let me just show you a little bit, let's give you a little indication of what's going on as it relates to eating by color. Now, red foods. Hold on, let me take a phone call here and see what's going on over there. Caribbean Radio, good afternoon. Yeah, what's going on? Why we get so much of them prank call, man? I mean, I like it, it a bother my spirit. Yeah, it a bother my spirit. Red foods, ladies and gentlemen. Red foods are generally used for heart support. You understand? If you have issues with your heart, if you want to strengthen your heart muscles, if you want to also unclog some of the arteries and them thing there, you want to go with generally red foods. And when we say red, the king of red foods is beetroot. You understand? That's just one example. You have strawberries, you have raspberries, anything, cherries, some of the Bayesian cherry, them. These are foods that you want to, if you want to strengthen your heart, if you want to unclog arteries and things like that, you want to consider red foods. Beetroot is the precursor for nitric oxide or CoQ10, and these are very, very, very powerful nutrients that help to support your heart. So you want to include your beetroot. If you don't like beetroot, still eat it. Oh, because some of we, anytime it come to health, me not eat that and we make up a face, me not like that, and me never eat that, and me not like that. Stop the foolishness. Me used to never like chayote. In Jamaica, we call it chocho, but me now say chocho because you're not supposed to say chocho on the ear. You understand? So me never used to like chayote. And my mother used to put the chayote squash in the plate and say, no near me, because me now replace it with nothing. So me had to find a way and get around to the point where me end up eating the chayote. And chayote is very, very good, by the way. Again, for those of you who don't know, we as Jamaican know it as chocha, but you're not supposed to say chocha upon the air. You understand? Because it is known as something else. Chocha is another word in other culture. You understand? So we say chayote squash. And it's very good for diabetes, and it can be eaten raw as well. A lot of Jamaicans put it in pica pepper. You understand? And so we have to learn now to accept and to include these foods based on the color and stop rejecting these things. So some of us go to the supermarket and we would have never buy a little container of strawberry. Some of us don't want any little thing will look little different or make the money look like it's too expensive. We shun it. Aren't you tired of cabbage and carrot? Aren't we tired of cabbage and carrot? Let's go deep into the food color chart and get some good quality foods that support our diet and help to elevate what we do. So red foods support your heart. All right. Yellow foods support digestion. Yellow foods such as banana, such as corn, such as the yellow squash, but no butternut squash, the spaghetti squash, and the other one will long like zucchini, but it's yellow. Those good for digestion. You understand? And of course, if you never know, corn is a superfood. Corn produce natural ethanol. Ethanol is energy. You understand? Now, people take ethanol and turn it into gasoline and run vehicle. But if you eat corn on a regular, it is natural ethanol. You understand? So you can try that one day in your neck of the woods. Caribbean Radio, good afternoon. Anybody's there? All right, see there again. Man, I tell you, we have to go look about that. We have to go check out this black net where I make that number you call that them type of number. I'm gonna start. I'm gonna want to block it because it's a number that people call from, but it just keep on coming over and over every time. All right. Now, orange foods. You understand? Again, there are tomatoes that ripe orange. Anything where when it ripe, at the color, the mango, orange, carrot, pumpkin, all of those are good for eye support. Eye support. Carrot is good for eye support. And listen, ladies and gentlemen, how we used to drink carrot juice back in Jamaica, it's not necessarily the most healthiest version of the carrot juice. That me are telling you from a professional standpoint. This whole heap of tin milk and sweetened carrot juice and grate it and squeeze out water and hot water and all of that. No. You understand? Buy yourself a juicer. You understand? And buy yourself a masticating juicer, meaning the slow one. And then you put the carrots in there and you juice your carrot. If you want to add cinnamon, you can add cinnamon. If you want to add a little almond milk, you understand? And make your thing nice. You want to put a stout in it, that is better. But this whole great and sweeten. No. Carrot is naturally sweet. You understand? So if you juice it properly, you can get the best use of it. And not for we wear glasses and we don't want carrot. We still drink box drinks and we still drink Fanta. And some people may I tell you, good afternoon to you, Mookie Dan. Good afternoon. Some people, they are talking about they don't drink soda, but them love Sprite or them love Coca-Cola. No, that's not it. Make your carrot juice, and remember, you can put your carrot juice in the fridge for up to 2 to 3 days at most. You don't want your carrot juice stay in there any longer than that. The best time is maybe 5-6 minutes after. Just make sure it cool nicely. You understand? The next thing that can be juiced, and it is orange, is that, you know, the American sweet potato. Yes, the sweet potato, the ladies and gentlemen. You can juice it, slice him up, juice him, put it in your juicer. Grate it and you don't have to boil it and make no punch. Slice it up, chop it up, put it in your juicer, juice it. Put little almond milk or little sweetener, little bit of sweetener according to your taste. Put some weight in there with something in name cinnamon, and you're good to go. Yes, sweet potato, that one, not the Jamaican one, the one from foreign. Yeah, Fanta Rev. Who drink that? Nicky Boo, Fanta. What? Nicky Boo, not because Fanta orange means it good for your eye. I mean your eyes, sorry. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. Every now and then the patois slip out. Bear with me. I know I'm on an international platform, but this is also Caribbean, and so I'm representing. And I shouldn't be talking this way because I come from Cherry Gardens. But the Lord knows the way through the wilderness, and all we have to do is to follow. So we are from red with heart support. We move over to yellow with digestion. And then we move to orange with eye support. All right. Now we also have white foods. And white foods, ladies and gentlemen, support immunity. White foods support immunity. Now, do you know that Greek yogurt is also something that is somewhat good for you? Again, everything where we say you don't have to overdo it. Christine, stop peeping over the fence. You understand? Garlic, onions, Greek yogurt, white foods, it supports immunity. There is a very, very, very good food that is, oh, she said that's what she's saying. Who drinks that? Yeah. Jicama. Sister Costa Rica know about jicama because she's Spanish. Me know she know about jicama. No, she might not know because she's Costa Rica she come from. Yeah. So she might not know, but jicama is a root vegetable that is very, very good at reducing or controlling blood sugar. It can be fried, it can be eaten raw. It's almost like chayote squash, but it is white. And by the way, do you know that them have white chayote squash, them have black chayote squash, and them have one with an juki skin? You understand? So just do your research, dig up and find these things, because the natural way of healing your body is better than any other scientific way. You understand? The Lord has made us that we can heal ourselves. We talk that all the time, and you just have to make sure that you put the proper nutrients in your body. All right. So white foods deal with immunity. Brown foods deal with energy balance, like oatmeal, like almond and other nuts. There are certain types of plums that are out there. These are good for you, and it to the balance. It balance your energy, and it is antioxidant. Caribbean Radio, good afternoon.
I don't know nothing about jicama, ukuma, whatever.
You never had jicama before?
Never heard it before.
It is a root vegetable, like it's round like an onion, but the skin is brown, and when you open it, inside white, and it chalky. You know, like the American pear, not avocado, the pear, the sweet one. I saw it look, but it don't sweet. It not sweet. But it's very good. You need to investigate.
Never heard of it. Never heard of it.
Investigate it, girl. It is a nice to make a salad.
It name what? Jicama?
Jicama.
It sounds Spanish though.
Yeah, and it starts with a J. The word jicama, and it starts with a J. So it's
okay.
Jic something. I don't remember the rest of the spelling go.
Okay, I'll look it up and see.
All right, girl, check it out. It out. All right, so we are doing thing. Purple foods, ladies and gentlemen. Purple cabbage, grape, and anything else where you find where purple is good for antioxidant. You understand? Pomegranate is also in the purple category. Thank you, Jack Frost. Jack Frost say jicama, Jicama. Respect here, sir. Respect. You understand? Because the spelling are really up there, 100%. Sometimes the spelling come and go depending on my head. I remember the whole weekend I was fretting on the credit card, so the spelling is down. You understand? The spelling is down. Tomorrow when me wake up and get back on my feet, me good back with the spelling. And remember, ladies and gentlemen, tomorrow I'm going to be speaking with Lady Bridget Blucher in the hot seat. Yes, and she's going to be on the Memorial Gospel Fest. She's one of us. I have to talk to her tomorrow. So stay tuned. We're going to talk to Sister Bridget Blucher. And many people don't know that she is an island person. Many people think she's a Jamaican, but we are going to find out where she come from tomorrow. We're going to talk to her in the hot seat. You understand? So we are looking at eating according to color. Today is Medical Monday. We deal with the health-related conversations, and eating according to color is how we ought to do it. It means to say that when you look at a typical plate of food, it's not supposed to be quarter meat, quarter meat, 1/3 vegetable, and 3/4 rice. You understand? It's not supposed to be quarter meat, little greens, and then 17 dumpling. That's not how it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be a little of everything from all the color groups them. And some people, when they talk about vegetable, they only talk about cooked vegetables. You must try as much as possible to eat the stuff them raw. Because raw is better. It allows for the body to break down the enzymes. The food go in your body fresh and come out fresh. You understand? Instead of this whole cooked food that is dead nutrients. If you eat a lot of yam and dumpling and banana and them have to cook, once hot water process the food, it becomes dead nutrients. Can I tell you? I remember every whole week I eat vegetables, so they can't talk to me. Caribbean Radio, good afternoon.
Did he come out his family to the potato? Is a cousin?
Yes. You see it? You touch a base, girl.
Yeah, just go and, yes.
When you go shop,
the cousin.
When you go shop, especially the shop them where a lot of Latin people shop, it is over there. And it's very good.
They say it's a Mexican product.
Yes. And it's very good. Try it and see. And you can put anything on it for flavor it.
I see people making like French fry with it.
Yes, them make French fry with it, and you can do it raw, and you can blend it. It's nice, man. You can use it like mashed potato. You got wolipa. It's versatile.
Okay, I'm gonna try it. It's good to try different things.
All right, good to try different things. I'm telling you. You understand? Good to try different things and spice up your life, spice up your relationship, spice up around a kitchen. You're married as a wife, try a little different foods around it. Some of the husband them boring and just sit down and eat the one thing. See, Alberta G step all the way out of the box and make that very delicious tripe and chicken foot soup one night, and it was a winner. Try new things. You understand? The other day when Joshua graduation, I tried alligator sausage and it was very delectable. Alligator sausage. It was very delectable. I try new things. Don't just say and just make your world stay boring. Some of us don't eat. Let me tell you some food, simple things where some of us would never put in our mouth. Cauliflower. It's as simple as that. Enough people don't eat cauliflower. Some people don't want broccoli. You understand? Some people don't try kiwi. These are foods that are out there that you need to try and learn how to navigate the food. And let me tell you something. The American food pyramid, you need to turn that upside down. Because the original food pyramid is not conducive to really and truly how we're supposed to eat. Turn it upside down. It's supposed to be 3/4 vegetables and 1 little bump of meat if you need it, and every time you need it. And I'm also asking for prayer, ladies and gentlemen, because it's not easy. Me know it's not easy. I don't think it easy. Based on money, some of the supermarket them, you're going to the supermarket them and they want to charge you a arm and a leg for 2 little all the dragon fruit. Me try the dragon fruit, and I tell you, and it hurt me when it's not sweet. And you pay a premium for the dragon fruit and it's not sweet. Yeah? That's why I grow the little stuff them in my backyard. I grow jalapeno in my backyard and I get couple on it, and the jalapenos work. Well, I'm start talking about when I grow in my backyard, because next thing you know, phone can ring and you say, me not give them nothing, all these things, and me can't bother. Auntie Rona, good afternoon to you. At the time, ladies and gentlemen, it's 9 minutes to the hour of 2 o'clock, and you're locked into the Hope Zone radio show. And of course, if you're listening, that means you're a part of Caribbean Radio Network. If you're listening on social media, we're sending you over to Caribbean Radio HD4. And of course, join us, jump in the chat room, come over here and spend a little time. No, sweet pea, alligator sausage itself right there, West Palm Beach. I wonder if me can buy some care come at the barbecue. Me not know, because you know, if me have money, me buy a couple of the alligator sausage, care come over the barbecue, so all who are adventurous eaters can try the alligator sausage, because it sell right near to the barbecue, right there. So 3600 North Australian Avenue. Make sure you come with a $40. Make sure you come in all inclusive, bring on a chair and stuff. We have drinks and food and little water and things for come to the barbecue, nice and style. And then if the Lord have blessed me, and if the Lord have made the way, me go over the store and get 2 alligator sachets, cut it up and see if we can make it happen that people can try a little thing. You understand? All who is adventurous in nature can try it. All who are scornful, they say scornful dog eat dirty pudding. So we now complain about Uno. But the Lord see and knows the way through the wilderness. Sister Rosemary in Miami, good afternoon to you. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, as I make my way out the building, remember, we're gonna eat right, eat according to color, eat according to what you want to achieve. Your food must be your medicine. So don't just eat all willy-nilly. You understand? Eat according to what you want to achieve. If it's heart support, red. If it's detox, green. That means everyone we're supposed to eat little green every day, every week. We're supposed to have greenery in our plate, because it's not what you eat, it's what come out. You understand? You have to make sure it not stay in you, because some people have lost from Mother's Day, them still have the food in them. So we're going to work on it and make ourselves better, healing and the Lord. And remember, the Lord give us the plants and the trees and the herbs for the healing of the nation. All right? With that being said, big up on yourself, enough respect, and let us continue on in Jesus' name. Kevin Downswell, where you there?
You're beautiful.
Where you there?
Bop, 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 bop. Let's go.
I'm Reverend Sendtohope, ladies and gentlemen. I'll be back tomorrow in the ear chair with more Hope Zone radio show. Until then, stick and stay. Don't go nowhere. Run over to Caribbean Radio.
And how in shadows fall, I hear you whisper, I've conquered all. Though the night is long and the road seems steep, you're my shipwreck, God, you never sleep.
Sister Melrose.
Midnight hour in shadows fall.
Good afternoon to you. I'm Reverend Sendtohope, and guess what?
Conquered all. Though the night is long and the road seems steep, you're my shepherd, God, you never sleep. Though the winds are raging and my faith is small, you remind me, oh God, that you're in control. Your hand did lead me from midnight to victory. Hey! You are my hope and stay. Your hand did lead me from midnight to victory. Woo! My God, you carry me. Somebody up in the outside. Oh, 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 oh. You say, oh, 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 when the waves are crashing and my heart feels weak, you calm the storm with the peace you speak. In the fire I'm fine, but I'm not consumed. Your promises stand, my strength renewed. Hey! When the night seems endless and I can't see dawn, you remind me, oh God, that the battle is won. You only lead me from night to victory. You are my hope and strength. Night to victory. My God, you carry me. Open your mouth and say, open your mouth and say, watch it. My God, you made a way. You broke my chain.
I want to thank each and everyone for spending time with me on social media. Big up to all the folks listening on TikTok and all the other platforms that are here.
Made a way.
I'm Reverend Sendtohope, and guess what? We do this again tomorrow from 12 to 2, and of course, continue to stick and stay. If you want to hear more 24-hour radio, run over to Caribbean Radio HD4. Join us, yeah? Click on the link. Yeah, man, become a part of it. We are live and 24-hour, the best platform in the world.
Let's go! Pop, pop, pop. The midnight hour and shadows fall. I hear you whisper, I've conquered all. Though the night is long and the road seems steep, you're my shipwreck, God, you never sleep. In the midnight hour and shadows fall, I hear you whisper, I've conquered all. Though the night is long and the road seems steep, you're my shepherd, God, you never sleep. Though the winds are raging and my faith is small, you remind me, oh God, that you're in control. Your hand did lead me from midnight to victory. Hey! You are my hope and stay. Your hand did lead me from midnight to victory. Woo! My God, you carry me. Somebody up in the outside. Oh, 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 oh. You say, oh, 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 when the waves are crashing and my heart feels weak, you calm the storm with the peace you speak. In the fire I'm fine, but I'm not consumed. Your promises stand, my strength renewed. Hey! When the night seems endless and I can't see dawn, you remind me, oh God, that the battle is won. You only lead me from night to victory. You are my hope and strength. Midnight to victory. My God, you carry me. Open your mouth and say, open your mouth and say, watch it. My God, you made a way. You broke my chains and you set me free. Now I dance like DETOX. Praise a hallelujah with lifted hands. My God, you made a way. You broke my chains and you set me free. Now I dance like DETOX. Praise a hallelujah with lifted hands. My God, you made a way.
Once again, thank you for spending time with yours truly in the chat room of, YouTube and of course TikTok. Big up on yourself. Had some technical difficulties today, so I had to do a little bit of juggling, but I am still here. Tomorrow we will do this again from 12 to 2. Make sure so on a stick and stay. Remember, join us if you want full 100 Caribbean Radio over there at Caribbean Radio with yours truly, Reverend Sendtohope. Right now, Pastor Ivan Hall will be on and he will be taking it from 2 to 4. And we just keep on doing what we do because this is how we do it. All right. With that being said, thank you all for spending time with us today. I will be back in the ear chair tomorrow from 12 to 2. Big up to all the folks on my YouTube channel at Yardie TV. Those who are on my TikTok at Yardie TV. And of course, hey, this is what we do, man. All right. Enough respect, manners, and peace. All right. Midnight to victory. He is all my hope and stay. Remember, me tell you. All right.